Greetings, angels. My name is Jayla, and I am the host of this channel, Angelic Digital Diaries, a channel where I talk about spirituality and everything connected to that, because I feel like everything does tie in with spirituality. But not only do I talk about that, but sometimes I'll be having filler episodes or shorter videos where I'm just yapping or going on different rants about different things. It's not as deep as like the spiritual lessons or opinions and insights that I'll be giving on more specific topics like I previously done, if you have watched my videos or if you do take a look, because this is my actual digital diary. So I'm gonna be doing a whole lot of yapping, and it's gonna be all through personal experience and personal growth, healing, etc. So welcome, and let's get started for today. Now, if you know, you know, and if you don't know, I am a nocturnal girly. I prefer to do things at nighttime because I just feel more alive. So I'm currently doing nighttime content. I don't know if I'll post it tonight or in the morning time. I'll probably post it tonight because I feel like, hold on. Yeah, I don't know where to stop, but yeah, I prefer to do things more at nighttime because I feel more alive. And I don't know if I want to post this tonight. I'm most likely going to post it tonight because I feel like it, So yeah, tonight I received the download through the song. I forgot what it's called. I have to look it up on Google, but it's by Hannah Montana, and it goes, you could change your hair, you could change your clothes, you could change your you could say goodbye, you could say hello, but you'll always find your way back home. Yeah. And it just came to me because I was already previously thinking about how, okay, so let's go back to self. Me personally, I am becoming more comfortable with venting. I would consider myself more so of the therapist friend, although I have learned how to establish firmer boundaries with who I allow to just pour themselves, if you know, you know. So I don't want to just strictly be the therapist friend. Like, I want to have space and have strength when I need to be vulnerable, because I feel like there's strength in vulnerability, and I need to be able to vent when I have to. Like, I don't want to only feel like, okay, I'm healing a part of myself through allowing others to express themselves to me. And for a while, I thought that was a decent trait to have. I thought maybe, like, I'm being selfless. I'm allowing people to express themselves, which is not bad, but I wasn't thinking about me and myself and my needs. Like, I was neglecting myself when I don't have to. And of course, that stemmed from other personal things that I'm healing, like trust issues, or just afraid of being vulnerable, transparent, honest, just scared to ask for help. But I am working through that, and I am getting better, especially now that I'm acknowledging and becoming more aware of these things. So as I was thinking about that, a part of me felt, I want to say guilty, but I started questioning I started to question okay, so we're all connected into one. We're just experiencing different versions of ourselves. So I started to question going to other people for help, validation, venting and ranting. You're doing that to receive something from another energy that's not yourself, right? Like, let's say I'm yearning for intimacy or love from another person. That connects back with lack of self-love, right? Like, that's something that I usually hear. Like, everything that you yearn for and crave, it's stemming from a lack of what you have within, like something that you're lacking within, right? Well, that's what I usually hear. So with that being said, it made me go back to questioning, like, is there even a point to actually venting to people and going to people when you need help? Which it is. But I started to question this because I'm like, What's the point of going to other people when the answer is within self? And I think they're both right in the situation. Like, I think it's good to go to other people for help because that's the point of living amongst other people. Like, I think if we was only supposed to depend on self, we'll be born in a world with just self. But of course, I'm a balanced, dual individual. Like, my mind and perspective of things is always, not always, but most of the time, it's very dual. So I was thinking, like, is there a point of doing that if the answer is within self? And if you're following me, I think you can understand where I'm going with this, with how it connected back to the Hannah Montana song that I was talking about. Because how she said, you'll always find your way back home, that just reminded me how you'll always find your way back to self. Because speaking from my own personal experience, I realized even if I'm not like verbally asking for help or going to others for help, you receive help in so many different ways, intentionally and unintentionally, because I'm starting to realize even the people who trigger me actually help me. Like, the people who challenge me actually help me, like, good or bad. I'm still receiving that external help that pushes me back to myself, because sometimes I'm at a phase where I get triggered and it's like I acknowledge it and I question it. I'm like, why did this trigger me? Why? Like, I'm starting to deep dive more into these things. And it hasn't been all light and rainbows. It hasn't really been butterflies. It hasn't really been fun because I kind of overanalyze things sometimes, but it's needed. Like, I do feel like I'm definitely healing, definitely growing. So, yeah. But you always find your way. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's pretty much it for tonight. I didn't do this video how I usually do it. How I would usually, I forgot how I set it up. But I usually have this little setup where I'm speaking on the topic and then we do a practice and see how we move forward from here. But this video wasn't really organized. Like, I just wanted to hurry up and get out this download. So I'm gonna go listen to that song, and yeah, I'm definitely finding my way back home. I'm grateful for my life. I'm grateful for the experience. I'm grateful to live and learn. Like, life is so life. And I think recently I have been in a situation where I've been triggered, but I'll save that for another time. And it was nothing too personal. Like, things don't be that personal. But still, it cut me off. But things do be that deep. I'm saying it don't be that personal, but things do be that deep. I'm going to save that topic for another time, too. Because I'm starting to realize I don't like when people tell me that it's not that deep. I feel like that's invalidating my feelings. But I'll save that conversation because I have that in my notes. But yeah, even the situation that triggered me, I'm grateful for that because it brought me to realization. And I feel like it also put me in the place where I kind of, I started questioning myself and my purpose in life. And I also started dissociating. But I know where that stems from. Like, I know I have to work on continuing to build my self-worth, knowing myself, knowing my purpose, But I'm grateful for that situation because it's like, how would you know certain things if certain things don't happen? And like I said, the answers are within self. Like, you always, my way of returning back to myself whenever I feel like I'm dissociating or just having these inner problems, I take a little time to myself and God. Hold on. Yeah, so I took a little time out for myself, talk to God, and I do like a little fasting, detox, prayer. Like, I really be trying to get back into. That's okay though. That's okay. You get better, you live, you learn. Gotta give yourself grace. and have patience. Good night, angels. Love you lots.